Hello, people. Welcome back to TK Talks Football, man. We are back with another video, and this time we have a Barcelona win, man. I used to pray for times like this, man. We went on a run where we didn't actually get some wins in the league, and now we're back, man. 5-1 against Mallorca. What a game. Could have been more, but I was very satisfied with that second half performance. We were absolutely brilliant. I think before we get started, I think Hansi Flick did an amazing job today. When the lineup came out and I saw Ferran Torres, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Because I wanted Lewandowski to get a bit of a breather because I feel like the last few games, his age has been catching up to him. We've been playing a lot of games, and the way Hansi Flick's system is so demanding, for his kind of age, you need to give him the rest so he can be fully fresh. I expected Paul Victor to be the one, but Ferran coming in was a bit of a surprise. So let's start with that first half. I thought the first half we came out great. The intensity was there. That's one thing I think with the past games we haven't had. The intensity was there from minute one. We had great intensity. I thought the link-up play was great. I thought we pressed well. I thought we did so many things good. The build-up was great. We were just absolutely great. But one thing we were not was clinical. We had so many chances in that first half. We had a Lamine Yamal chance. We had a Raphinha chance. I think Ferran Torres had two chances that he could have put away. We could have been out of sight in the first half. I think that's something we need to work on. Our clinical edge needs to be there. We can't be missing goals like that because if we go against better teams, you need to put them away when you have the chance. So I think that's one thing we need to constantly be working and improving on is our finishing. But I thought that first first bit of part of the first half was great. Ferran Torres getting on the score sheet was great. Hansi Flick being bold and starting Ferran paid off. But I think towards the end of the first half, we lost a bit of control with the game, and we gave them a way back into the game with a goal. So that first half was okay for me to a standards. It wasn't fantastic. It wasn't anything like beyond this world. I thought it was okay first half. I thought we could have got more out of that first half. But going into the halftime, I was a bit disappointed that we weren't leading with much. But I was also kind of like, okay, maybe second half we'll go into second gear. That second half was great. We were absolutely dominant as we were in the first half a bit, but this time we were clinical with that dominance. That was a great second half. Lamine Yamal was absolutely great in that second half. Raphinha was great in that second half. Pedri and Casado were doing what they needed to do in midfield. And I thought Hansi Flick had the brilliant game plan for this game, man. We were absolutely brilliant. I think Lamine Yamal was I think he was great. I think there were a few opportunities for him to get on the score sheet, but he was influential again. I think we're seeing that with Lamine Yamal in the starting lineup, we're a completely different team, man. It's There's good and bad in that. The bad is that we have a 17-year-old changes our lineup so much when he's starting. But the good is that he is that good. That's the thing. He is that good. And for me, that is another point. We need to go get another profile like Lamine Yamal in the summer, man. We need like a Nico Williams or Rafael. I don't care who it is. It can be those two, either one of them. It could be someone that I don't know, but that has that 1v1 ability, creative production, especially on the left wing. Because I think next year, if you can get a profile like that, let's say Lamine Yamal is not playing, you have a profile like that that can take people 1v1 and can create and can just do things that other players can't. Because right now, the players we have in attack, Ferran, Raphinha, and Ansu Fati, they're all great when they're running in behind. They're not great dribblers. They can't take people on the dribble. And for me, they can't create that much. I think Raphinha has been getting assists, but that's more when he's in the middle of the park and he's linking up with other guys. But out wide, he's not great creating for me out wide. You need him closer to goal. That's where he does his best work. So we have three guys whose best quality is running in behind. Then you have Lamine Yamal. His best quality is 1v1, taking people on. So you need to bring in another profile like that that can take the workload off Lamine Yamal and can do that. But then you can have an advantage of having two players that can do that in a game, maybe where you can play both those players and you can create havoc. So I think it's up to Deco and Laporta to get things right next summer and bring in a profile like that. I thought Kunde looked okay. I think with Kunde, I think he needs some rest. I don't know if I'm the only one seeing it, but he looks a bit tired. I think he's going to need to get a bit of rest here and there. Hector Ford is not a bad option to give minutes here and there. So I think you're going to have to rest Kunde now and there. And Paul Kubasi was absolutely sensational, man. I think a lot of people are taking for granted, myself included, what Paul Kubasi is doing. This is standard performances for him now. Great performances every single game, solid. He's a top 10 center back in the world, man. And I think why a lot of people are not focusing on him is because we have another 17-year-old phenomenon on the squad who's named Lamine Yamal, who takes all the spotlight, deservedly so, because he's an attacker, he scores goals and he's creating. But for Paul Kubasi to be doing what he's doing at 17 years old as a center back is absolutely phenomenal, because center backs get better with age. For him to be doing what he's doing right now is absolutely crazy. He's such a cheat code in the build-up, man. There were some few passes today. I was like, what are you doing? Then I'm like, man, the vision. He's that good, man. He's such a cheat code in the build-up. I thought the attack, Danny Olmo, man, such another cheat code in the final third. He's an absolute monster in the final third. We look so much better when he's playing in the final third because he links the midfield and the attack so great. That pass he gave to Lamine Yamal, where Lamine Yamal was winning when Lamine Yamal won the penalty, was absolutely world class, man. We're so different, and that's the key. We gotta keep him healthy, man. And I think Hansi Flick was excellent. He used him well, took him off when we had a comfortable lead. I thought I thought Ferran Torres did okay. I think he got the goal, but I think he would look back at this game and say, man, there were some missed opportunities. I think he could have taken his chances much better, but he brought a bit of energy, he brought a bit of legs. So I think that's a great thing, but I think he could have taken his opportunity much better. Raphinha was solid again today, 2 goals. That's great. Captain's armband, fantastic. Frankie de Jong, when he came on, was absolutely fantastic. This is the type of performances I want from Frankie de Jong when he gets the opportunity to play. And today, when he came on, Marc Casado and Pedro were still in the game. And usually Pedro moves into the 10. But this time, Frankie de Jong was the one in the 10. And he looked fantastic in the 10. He got a goal and an assist. I don't know if it's something that Hansi Flick is going to do going forward, using Frankie de Jong in the 10. But I thought that was absolutely phenomenal. I am interested to see how Frankie de Jong is going to be used going forward, because I actually enjoyed that role in the 10, because I like Pedri much deeper with the freedom to go forward, because I think he's so influential when he gets that freedom, man. Because when we play him in the 10, I feel like he's isolated. Hansi Flick asks him to run beyond and do all this stuff that Pedri, he can do those stuff, but I just don't think that's the best use for him. He needs to be on the ball, dictating the tempo. So I thought Frankie de Jong did an excellent job of taking that opportunity. Paul Victor came in, got a goal, worked hard. I was absolutely happy for him, because he legit gets maybe 4 or 5 minutes some games, not even every game, some games. And for him to get this goal was so brilliant. He just such a professional, that kid, man. I thought Hansi Flick, absolute great job, from the starting lineup to the substitution to the game plan. This is what I wanted to see with Hansi Flick when he's facing a bit of conflict, to adapt and to make the correct decisions. I thought he was absolutely brilliant today. I thought he got every decision correct today. I think if I have to go for my top 5 players today, I'll go for Raphinha, I'll go for Lamine Yamal, I'll go for Pedri, I'll go for Paul Kubasi, and the 5th one, I'll say Marc Casado. I think Marc Casado also did great. But that's Barcelona. We back to winning ways. I couldn't ask for anything. Mallorca scored goals and got back to winning ways and got the important 3 points. Now we wait for Athletic Bilbao and Real Madrid. I hope Athletic Bilbao will do us a favor against Real Madrid, but that's happy days. Now I'm hoping we can continue the momentum, and I hope Hansi Flick can continue to manage the players correctly. That was Barca. Back to winning ways. See you guys on the next video.